Hey, how's it going? How was your day? Um, Welcome back. Um, if you watched my first rambling, nervous, awkward video, I just want to say welcome back. If you're new, I'm glad you're here. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Jenna. This is my channel is just about nothing fancy, just being real. Um, Talk about our days and likes and dislikes and work, juggling work and trying to stay in shape and just life. So, how was your day? I hope you had a good day. Mine was pretty crazy. I'll share that with you in a minute. I started this channel because I couldn't really find anyone to share with or to watch that are kind of in my age range, that with kind of my circumstances. Welcome again. I'm Jenna. I'm 58. I have two jobs. I work as an executive assistant, and I have for most of my adult life. And I'm also a CNA. I'm a certified nursing assistant here in my state, and um, love to jog. Recently picked that up again, and I love animals, um, and I'm solo. Lost my husband many, many, many years ago, and just never found the right fella that fit the bill. So I was pretty busy though, working. I used to always say my job was my spouse. We don't always get along, but most of the time, pretty good to me. But yeah, um, I had a whole idea for a video today. So I was going to do this whole organized video and thought it out, planned it out. But as an executive assistant, it's part of my job. It's don't plan on anything. Whatever you plan, you can put your to-do list together in the morning and it's going to be shot the moment that step to your computer. And that was kind of what happened today. It was pretty crazy. Um, as an executive assistant, I currently support six executives for a global corporation, and I occasionally have one of them will have an issue with travel. Well, today was one of those days that two executives both had major travel issues that came about, and literally within maybe a half an hour of each other, if that long. I hadn't finished one, taking care of one, and the other one overlapped. So my to-do list, which was massive, that's how it is with an executive assistant. You just it just shifts down. Everything has to shift down. So what you thought was a priority has now kind of moved down the list. Yeah, I got the first one taken care of. One of my leaders was in Chicago, and he decided, this morning the meetings were going to end early and he wanted to catch an earlier flight. Well, of course, any earlier flights were sold out, and then I got the fun task of sharing with him that I couldn't fix it. And that's what I like to do as an executive assistant. I like to fix things. And so I couldn't pull that rabbit out of a hat for him. So it was a bummer, but he's very gracious and understands. And that's the world of travel these days. The airlines just do what they do. So shortly thereafter, I have another executive that I support in the UK. And I knew it didn't even start with her. It's not her fault. The airline that she was going to fly, she's taking a big trip from the UK, an international travel, very important meeting she has to be at, and in 3 days. And the airline, her flight there's fine. Her flight home was canceled. Yeah, they canceled it. But they were actually very kind, and they decided to rebook her on another flight. And they did. But the flight that they put her on is an earlier flight, much earlier, actually. And so the meetings that she's scheduled to attend won't even be over yet. So that one's not going to work. So anyway, this time difference, trying to, reaching out to her, and we're trying to communicate, and I'm talking to the airline, I'm talking to travel, I'm talking to, and I just tell her, please just stay with me. I'm on the phone. And then, I'm trying to type things into, chat. We use two tools of communication. We use Teams chat, and we also use Slack. And in this instance, we were using Teams chat. And so I'm typing away and I'm explaining and giving her options. And anyway, we finally landed on something. But anyway, 2 major travel flyers put out, today. Check the box, next. Now the whole giant to-do list is left. So that's okay. Work through it. You never finish your to-do list on the day, as that you made for that day. You can pre-plan, probably not going to happen unless you're really lucky. So that was my day. It was good. Lots of stuff going on, and here we are. I'm glad to be with you. What are your challenges that you face in your job? I'm sure you have plenty. If you get a chance, put them in comments. I love to read about them. I'd love to learn more about you and what you do. But yeah, so as an executive assistant, it's chaotic at times. I am pretty good at remaining calm on the outside. It's the old heart's beating really fast. But yeah, my job is to keep everybody calm and cool, be the cheerleader, keep everybody happy, motivated, want to fix it. And like I said today, I can't fix everything I want to, and sometimes I just can't. So yeah, that was my day. The weekend's here. I'm looking forward to it. And if you didn't watch my previous video, and I mentioned earlier with this one, I'm also a certified nursing assistant here in my state. Working as an executive assistant, I've been laid off 2 times in my career, and it's a scary place to be, especially when you're alone and there's no second income, and you know how that feels. And I decided I wanted to have kind of an extra, like a job, side hustle in my back pocket, something maybe is a little more in demand, that if something happened, I knew that I could fall back on it. So healthcare was the way to go. And yeah, so I found a school. I went back last year in the evenings. I found a school, and I went to classes every night after work and passed my test, and my clinical and my written test, and I became a certified nursing assistant. I love that. I love it so much. I have an amazing patient that I work with on the weekends, and yeah, that's fantastic. I get tired, sure, 7 days a week working, but it's good. And that's why, I started this channel. I think there are people who at my age are, retired or looking forward to retirement, or you're like me and you're still working. Maybe you had events in life that were beyond your control, that you realize, well, you're probably not going to be able to retire when you wanted to, maybe not at all, depending upon how things go. But yeah, but it's good. I'm thankful that I have the energy to work the 2 jobs. I'm very blessed. I've been laid off before. Having no job isn't fun. 2 jobs is fantastic. And but yeah, I also love to jog. Like I said, I picked up running lately. I'm really trying to stay in shape. I've lost about 18 pounds, right about there. Super excited about that. I know a lot of people got on the GLP medications and such, and yeah, frankly, I'm a little bit envious. I did. I hear it's pretty pricey, and it wasn't in my budget. So I found, running and cutting back, and sugars. That's my weakness, sugar and bread. And I just started running. I started, slowly jogging, and I'm not looking to run a marathon or anything at this point, just to stay fit and Yeah, so that's my own version of GLP-1. A lot cheaper, a lot harder, a lot cheaper. But yeah, so that's what I do. I love it. I really do. It's so therapeutic. I put in my headphones and I'll usually listen to my local church's worship. They play their live, and so I run and just kind of get fulfilled and let everything else go. So that's just been wonderful for me. So what do you do? What do you like to do for, fitness? Do you do, yoga, or any type of cardio, or do you walk? I'd love to know about that too, because I definitely probably need to do more than just walking alarms. I need to be lifting a few weights or something and a little firming up here and there. And so I'd love to hear what you do and any guidance that you have. So I hope you had a great day. I should have invited you to pull up a chair and get a cup of coffee. It's a little bit late in the day for me to have coffee, so I have kind of a hot tea. I'm not really a hot tea drinker, but it just sounded good. So anyway, I'm sorry the video that I had planned today didn't work out. Um, but I wanted to do a come to work with me video. And so I started filming, um, my day and at my until, the travel fires started happening. And I think my grimacing and my maybe teeth gritting at some point not going to come over well in a video, a come to work with me video. So, uh, anyway, I might have to hard edit some of that out or just start over completely on a less stressful day. But thanks for being here. I'm really excited about this channel. I get so enriched by others that I watch. Um, and I'm so thankful for the time and the effort that my little YouTube community, the ones that I watch, put into their videos. The first one that I did, I posted it last night, and it's incredibly awkward. I've never done this before, and so I'm learning. So be patient with me. Good. And I hear, you got to say, please like and subscribe. So I would love that if you would. I love that if you would, go through this walk with me and get to know each other. And as I get better hopefully about taking videos and sharing, because I do like to share about my jobs. If you want to know more about being an executive assistant, and how glamorous, not glamorous it is, it's not glamorous. Uh, I think it used to be glamorous, but now, it's very rare that I think you find an executive assistant that has like one executive that they're supporting, as companies downsize and, the money. And so it's like, we'll keep you, but you're going to have to support 3, 4, 5, 6 executives. And it's like, I got it. Been doing it a while. I'm good. So, but yeah, it keeps me busy and out of trouble, as I say, all the time. But also, if you want to know more about becoming a certified nursing assistant and the opportunities there, and whatever state you're in, I think the licensure may be a little bit different, the requirements in your state, but I'd love to share with you about my experience going through school and now practicing, and how fulfilling that is. It truly is. And then to boot, I have my 2 cats. I have baby Gene, who I mentioned in my video last night, my little darling. He's like, he turned a year old in May, and he's doing great. He was a little rescue that I found, and he's doing so good, healthy and strong. And then I have baby John. I say we, my son helps me. He's grown, but he comes and helps me sometimes. Because we have baby John in what I call the little nursery, the NICU. He's another little kitten that showed up a little over a week ago, super sick. Long story short, he had to have one of his little eyes removed. So he's in the recovery phases, and I'll love to share some pictures and videos. If you love animals like I do, I always love to see everyone's, animal dog, cat, wherever you have, share pictures with me. I would love that. And I'll start sharing mine. I've got to learn how to edit videos. I've got to learn how to add pictures and different things to videos. So anyway, there will be more to come. I'll be able to share those things with you, but I'm not there yet. Um, I need to watch some more YouTube videos to learn on the YouTube channel. No, I should have done my homework on the front end and not like start the channel and then do the homework. But thanks for your patience. Thanks for being with me. I'd love to hear about you, your pets, your likes, your fitness routines, your uh, healthy diets. I'm always looking for that. And I'll share with you some things that I found along the way and what you do for a living. One job, two jobs, however many. I'd love to hear what you do and just kind of share here. I think it'd be great. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'll probably post again tomorrow. Maybe I'll actually get to do the organized meal together video that I planned on doing today. But thanks for your grace and thanks for spending some time with me. Definitely take care of yourself. Life is busy, it's challenging, and make sure you're hydrating and you're resting and getting some soft exercise in if you can, or a nice walk on a nice day, and enjoy the sun and the birds and all the little things, the nice things that we have. So, but definitely take care of yourself and rest and eat well. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you for stopping by. And like and subscribe if you want to, but definitely leave comments. I want to get to know you. So thanks again. All right. Take care and plan on seeing you again tomorrow.